Morning, everyone. All right,
Good morning.
it's Tuesday, upper body day. So we're going to be doing a little bit of everything upper here. So I'm going to have two different sets of weights because shoulders are lighter than a lot of other upper body moves. That we are trying to challenge ourselves with our weights. So for things like biceps and back, you can typically challenge yourself and go a little bit heavier, and there's no safety issue. Okay. So shoulders, shoulders, you'll want to err on the side of caution and stay light with. Okay. So today we're going to do timed exercise, and we're going to start out with bent over rows. These are going to be the ones that we lean forward with our weights together down the middle. And we're going to pull up so that our hands are right about our hip height. Remember, we want to pull our elbows back. And when we are in this back position, we are squeezing our back muscles. Okay. Nice and slow. Ready? Go for it. Muscles, your weights get close to your hips. Halfway through our round already. And rest. Okay, so staying pretty light with our weights here. We're going to start out like a shoulder press, okay? So we're going to press up. Now, as we go down, we're going to target our back, okay? We're down. Actually, think about pulling down, and my shoulders kind of are pulled back a little bit. So when I pull down, I'm now hitting these muscles here. This is your serratus anterior, and these muscles kind of go over your ribs. Okay. So if we think about push up, pull these weights down and apart, we're going to hit our back muscles. Okay. You can tell, look, normal shoulder press, straight up and down. But with these, we're going to press up, pull our weights apart. And so my shoulders kind of are back, right? Nice and slow with it so that we're targeting back muscles. Ready? Go. If you were in a gym, this would be done on a cable machine. These would be called pull downs. We're just simulating that movement here. Definitely still gonna feel it in your shoulders, but we also want to feel it in our back muscles. Now we're going to hit a couple of bicep moves. So biceps, you're okay to go a little bit heavier if you wanted to challenge yourself. And remember, when we're going up in weight, we might not be able to go a whole round with that weight. That's fine. Even if you go a couple reps and then drop down to your usual weight, we want to progressively overload our muscles. So these are going to be our standard bicep curl. So weights out front, palms are up, curl all the way up, and then slowly uncurl them. Okay. Our body's staying still. We just want our biceps doing the work here. Ready? Go. And rest. Still working buys. We're going to hit a little bit of shoulder here as well. You may want to lighten your weights. So these are our bicep raises. And we're going to start out with our hands right around our hips, maybe a little bit lower. The key to these is keeping this bend in our elbows. Okay. From here, we're just going to scoop up and then come back down. So because of the bend, we're working biceps. You're also going to feel this in your shoulders a bit. Okay. Ready? Almost there. And rest. Okay, shoulder focus. So we want lighter weights. So first up, we're going to do front raises. So weights are in front of our thighs. Palms are facing us this time. We're going to raise these weights up just to shoulder height. Okay. You don't need to go up over your shoulders. Make sure that your core is braced. You should start bracing your core with every move, honestly. But core is braced. We're tightened up so that we're not swaying. We want to be nice and still, only working our arms. Okay. Ready? Go. Just to shoulder height. Almost there. And rest. Still gonna hit shoulders with this next move. This time we're gonna do a neutral grip press. Neutral grip means the ends of your weights face your camera. We're gonna start out right at our shoulders. Press all the way up and bring them back down. Ready? Go. So breaths. All right, you guys, we're gonna work triceps, so you can go a little bit heavier if you feel like you're ready for it. Just gonna do our kickbacks. So weights are at our sides for these. Remember, the key with these is that our upper arm is near our upper body. We're not digging our elbows in, just keeping them to our ribs, okay? Our weights back and we squeeze those tricep muscles. It's a little move. If you go super far back, we are now working our shoulders, and we've already done that. You need to do that again right now. Tricep kickbacks. Ready? Go. Use those tricep muscles as your weights go back. There. And rest. Right, you guys, we are gonna start again. Back to the top. First two moves are back moves. So bend over row is what we did first. This is when you can start challenging yourself with your weights on. Lean forward, weights together. We're gonna pull these up to about hip height. And remember, when you bring those elbows straight back, we are flexing or squeezing our back muscles. Okay? Ready? Go for it. Almost there. And rest. So working back, this one you might want to lower your weight a little bit because you're naturally going to hit shoulders as well. And we just want to make sure we have really good form before we go heavy. So this one starts out like shoulder press. We're going to press up, and the down is where we're going to hit back. So we want to pull these dumbbells apart. And again, my chest is out, my shoulders are back a bit with this move. Up, pull these weights down, and you should feel this more in your back than you do in your shoulders. Your back and these muscles that go wrap around your rib cage, okay? Ready? Go. All of you guys. And rest. Okay, so now we're gonna hit biceps. First up, we're gonna do bicep curls. This is one of those moves. You should make a mental note and work on going heavier over a session, okay? Biceps are super strong. Nothing crazy, just when I say go up in weight, if you move your weights up 5 pounds in a 6-week session, that's a good thing. That's progress, okay? We want to make sure with these we are keeping our body super still. Curl up, let them come down nice and slow. Okay. Body is not swaying, just the biceps are doing the work. Ready? Go. And rest. So working biceps. We're going to hit shoulder with these as well. So it's okay if you want to go back down to lighter weights. So these are our bicep raises. And I start out with my weights about hip height. Remember, the key is keeping the bend in our elbows here. Okay. We're going to scoop up and then bring them back down. This is another one we do not want to be swaying our body. So brace your core. Remember, we brace our core by tightening our belly muscles as if someone were going to punch us in the stomach. Okay. You can still breathe. You can still talk. We're not holding our breath. Ready? Go. And rest. Okay, we want lighter weights because we are working shoulders. So first up, we are going to do our front raises. So palms are facing our thighs. And when we raise these weights, we want to make sure not to go past our shoulder height. Okay. And this one is super important that your core is braced. Again, to act like someone's going to hit you in the belly. You should still be able to breathe and talk. You're not sucking in, you're just tightening your belly up. Ready? Go. Still hitting shoulders. We're pretty light with our weight here. We're going to hit our neutral grip press. Ends of your weight should be facing your camera. Starting out with the weights kind of on top of our shoulders. Pressing up, bringing them back down. Ready? Go for it. Rest. Back into our tricep kickbacks. And with these, we don't want to be swaying. And we want this upper part of our arm to be close to our ribs. It's going to come back a little, but if it leaves all the way, that means we're working shoulders. We want to hit our triceps here, okay? Tricep kickbacks. Ready? Go. Those tricep muscles as your arms go back. Almost there. And rest. Okay, so for the rest of class, we don't need weights. We are going to be in a plank position of sorts. You can do this on an elevated surface, or you can do this on the floor. It's up to you. So, first up, we're going to do plank up downs. Okay, so plank up down are where we start out in a high plank position. And one at a time, we're going to go down to our forearm, down to our forearm, back up to our hand, back up to our hand. Okay. This is clearly working upper body, but it's also going to challenge our core. So it's really important when we're doing these moves. When you get into position, you're going to exhale, pushing the air out of your belly and tighten your belly muscles. From that point, you keep your belly muscles tight, but you can breathe. Okay. Don't hold your breath. Just tighten up that belly like someone's gonna Punch you in the stomach. Think up, down. Ready? Go. And rest. Just a sec. Okay, so now we're going to do push-ups. However, your push-ups are hard for you, you can do them on your knees, you can do them elevated, you can even do them against a wall. Okay. What's important with a push-up is one, that your wrist, your elbow, and your shoulder are in a straight line. Okay. What I mean is you don't want to have your hands way out here and your shoulders way back here. You want to keep your joints stacked. Okay, so they're in a straight line. That means that the tension is evenly distributed over 3 joints instead of all on one. Okay. Then the next thing is that your hips have to go down with you. Even if you do knee push-ups, it's totally fine. You're going to lower your hips with you. Your booty cannot stay up in the air for push-ups. Okay. So, however, they're tough for you, that's what we're working. Ready? Go. Almost there. And rest. Okay, next up, we're going to hold a plank. I don't care if you're in a high plank or a forearm plank, whatever works. Booty needs to stay neutral so that you look like you're a table. You're flat like a table. You can't have your booty up and you can't have saggy hips. You have to be nice and flat. Okay. Again, with engaging our core, bracing our core, tighten it up like you're about to take a hit. I don't care if you're on your hands or your forearms for these. Ready? Go. A belly braced. 20 seconds left, guys. And rest. Almost there. Not quite, but we're almost there. Okay, back into a plank position. We're gonna do a shoulder tap. Okay, so we plank, we have to kind of be in a high plank for these. We're gonna tap our shoulder and switch. So with this, we're shifting our weight a lot. We want to try to keep ourselves as still as possible instead of rocking from side to side as we lift our hand. Easier said than done. I realize that. Just keep it in your mind that that's a goal. We're as still as possible. Okay. Ready? Go. Plank. Just tapping one shoulder at a time. Trying to keep ourselves as still as we can while we lift our hand. And rest. All we have for today, you guys. Thanks for logging in and joining me. I hope you guys have an awesome Tuesday. I'll see you back here on Thursday morning for another lower body day. Bye, guys.